Okay, now we're going to look at trinomials where the lead coefficient is greater than 1 or doesn't have an absolute value equal to 1. So we have some lead coefficients here that are not equal to 1, and that makes the little puzzle of factoring a little more challenging. But it's really just now, instead of having to come up with the factors of the last term that multiply to give you the last term and add to give you the middle term, you're going to have to play with the factors of both the first and the last terms in the original expression. So on this one, since 3 is a prime number, that can only factor as 3x and x. 2 is also a prime number, so that can only factor as 2 times 1, but we just have to put it in a position that will give us what we want. Now you might, and I'm purposely going to do this wrong, you might think you could put it there and then put in your signs, both addition. But if you checked your outers and inners, those would actually add up to be 6x plus 1x or 7x, so that did not work. And this is why it's called trial and error. So just erase it and try it a different way. Now factor 2 times 1 in the other order, and you'll notice your outers give you 3x. Your inners give you 2x, and those do add up to that middle term of 5x. So this would be the correct factored form. Over problem number 2 here, again, 2x squared, well that's prime, so 2 factors to 2x, or I'm sorry, 2 factors to 2 times 1, so 2x squared factors to 2x times x. And we just have to position the factors of 3, which are only 1 and 3, so that our outers and inners add up to negative 5x. So I'm going to put the 3 over here and 1 here. And we'll make the outers give us a negative 6x and the inners give us a positive 1x. And you'll see that those would add up when you remultiply it to negative 5x. So that is the correct factored form of that expression. Number 3, 6x squared plus 11x minus 10. I'm just honestly don't even know the answer. I'm kind of working it out as I go. But if I put 2x and 3x as my factors of 6x squared, now I'm going to think about maybe 5 and 2 as my factors of 10. And I'm going to make the 5 positive and the 2 negative, so that my outers give me negative 4x and my inners give me 15x. And those 15x and negative 4x would add up to our positive 11x. So it's really like a puzzle, playing with the factors of these terms so that when you remultiply, those outers and inners add up to the middle term. This one takes us back to our greatest common factor. I would actually want to factor out a negative 2 first, and that would give me 2x minus 5x minus 3. And then we're really back to this problem. But that negative 2, greatest common factor, has to be part of your final factored form. So we had 2x and x, and plus 1 and minus 3. And if you remultiplied all this in your factored form, you would get your original trinomial back.